Kim from KMA Accounting, the most recommended and referred accountant in South Manchester and Cheshire. You've probably heard about cloud accounting. It's in essence bookkeeping software for your business. So you've probably heard of the likes of Xero, QuickBooks and Free Agent, and there are countless others. But did you realise that you can get a lot more out of it if it's set up properly? I'm always amazed when prospects come to see me and they've not been given any guidance or very little guidance from their accountant. Their accountant may have set it up for them, but hasn't actually set it up in a way that is bespoke for them, and so they get the best out of it. Cloud accounting is great, no doubt about it, but it can be so much better if it's set up properly. And again, a lot of clients, prospective clients come to us, they don't know about all the other apps. You know, did you know that there's about 700 apps in what we call the ecosystem? So you've got the basic apps like Receipt Bank, Data Molino, HubDoc, Auto Entry, and these apps will effectively enable you to either take photocopies of your expenses and purchases, or you can use what's called fetch technology, where it can go online and fetch all the purchases that you've made on Amazon, for example, or eBay. It can bring in your phone bills from your mobile phone provider. It can bring in your rent and utilities information for your business. You can set it up so that it takes care of all of this and saves you a lot of time and heartache. Because let's be honest, as a business owner, do you really want to be spending your time doing your bookkeeping when you can be out with your family and friends? Also, I find that an awful lot of prospective clients don't understand the other apps that are out there. There's so many. For example, there's Tanda and Deputy and Tradeify and Stripe that will help you time record and payroll and HR issues. Equally, there's financial apps like Fluidly and Go Cardless, where you can set up cash flow monitoring or you can set up direct debits. There's also Stripe, where you can look at credit cards. There's also apps like Chaser and Satago and Market Invoice and iWalker, which are financial services and either funding or debt collection or invoice factoring, financing. And there's also apps to help you sort out your mileage. Because let's be honest, you know, everybody knows that they need to keep mileage data for HMRC if they're claiming mileage. And this is a great way of doing it, so you don't have to faff around and be bothered every time you get into a car checking your mileage. You can actually just swipe it on an app, which just makes our life so much easier. So there's so many different ways that you can use cloud accounting to really make your life easier, to get better information, and to take away those tasks that you really don't like doing when you can be out there with your family and friends. Or, you know, we've all got 101 different tasks and jobs to do within our businesses. So why not get on with the stuff that brings in the money and the growth and the profit, rather than just doing the admin and bookkeeping? I mean, better still, outsource it. But if you've got to do it, then why not make it as efficient and fast and use technology? So that's it from Kim at KMA Accountancy, the most recommended and referred accountant in South Manchester and Cheshire.